Hello everyone, I'm Wendy Foster with HomeSafe. HomeSafe is a domestic violence program. We have a shelter, we do counseling, we do court advocacy. So we help people of domestic violence where it's mental abuse, physical abuse, financial abuse. My role in HomeSafe is I'm the youth safe coordinator. And so what I do is I go around to the middle schools and the high schools and I talk to the teenagers about healthy versus unhealthy relationships, teen dating. Sometimes I talk about consent depending on the age group. But the idea is to get the kids talking about it. And I'm coming across a lot of kids who are living it at home. And what happens when they live it at home is they think that's normal. And so we've been able to help some people through meeting the kids and then meeting the parents, or parent in whatever case. Does anybody have any questions for me?
Do you go to all the local high schools?
I would love to. I'm still trying to get into all of the schools.
What schools do you currently speak
White House Heritage I've spoke at. I just started January 1st, so I haven't gotten to know everyone yet. I'm still trying to meet everyone. But White House Heritage I've been to twice now and really enjoy. But I want to get to all the Robertson County schools. I want to get into the Springfield schools and start talking. So if anybody has an in, please let me know.
I'm sorry, who are your contacts that you contacted?
They're through the school board. I have a list.
Okay.
But sometimes it's still not the right person.
Right.
So.
Is it once a month? How often? Quarterly?
I try to go every semester when the classes change, because I like to go to the health and wellness classes.
Is there a cost for your service?
No, we're free. Everything that we do is completely free. We are funded through grants and through private donations and through the United Way. Yes. So we're very thankful for the United Way.
Where are you guys located?
Off Main Street, right here, right across from the theater, in the Executive Suites building, or Suite 106.
Do you have counselors?
We have peer counselors. I'm sorry, I heard two questions, but I didn't hear the other one.
I was just wondering if you had counselors to go along with you when you go to the schools, or do you speak and then they may come to you later, or do they use the school counselors? How does that work?
I speak, and then if I identify someone in the classroom who is in an abusive relationship or who has been in an abusive relationship, I refer the student to their teacher and to their guidance counselor. I let the teacher know who the students are so that they can get hooked up with the proper services. I also give out, we have 4 helpline numbers. One is a Spanish line, so they can call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week and get help.
My name is Brenda Hayes. I'm the director for HomeSafe in Robertson County. We do have office hours here in Robertson, and 90% of the time it's just me. Our offices are open in Robertson County from 7 to 5, Monday through Thursday, with the exceptions if I have to go out to the police department or the hospital or the hotels or wherever, I might have to step out. We work evenings, we work weekends. We set our schedule to when the clients need us. So it's not unheard of for me to have a 5:30 in the morning appointment. It's not unheard of to have a 3 o'clock on Sunday afternoon appointment. So that's one of the nice things about being a small town, a small area. I can work the schedule around when I'm needed. After hours, our phone lines are answered by PCAT, which is Prevent Child Abuse Tennessee. And our helplines are 24 hours. If you don't get me directly, you're going to get one of our counselors on PCAT. The Robertson County line is one of the very few lines in Tennessee that has a helpline that is actually textable. So you can actually text my helpline. And a lot of clients are using that because it's not safe to make a phone call, so they're going to text. We do still offer shelter services. We closed the physical location here in Robertson County because we didn't have funding to keep it open. We do not disclose the location of our shelter whatsoever, which means we don't disclose that it's in whatever city it's in. So we don't do that. We do place into hotels if there's no room in our shelter, or if it's going to be a very short stay, we'll place into a hotel. There's a client came in 2 days ago, 2 days in a hotel, moved back to his family. So one of the problems with having a physical shelter is there's a really high cost of maintenance and repairs, and a lot of the times it's just short term because nobody wants to stay in a shelter. Everybody wants to get into their own housing or move back to their family where they feel more safe. So it really wasn't cost effective to have the shelter here. At this point, I don't have an exact count for how many clients we have in Robertson County this year, but I know I have a caseload of 30 myself. And I've got an intern right now that has a few of her own. The biggest need in Robertson County is counseling and transitional housing. So we don't have a whole lot of shelter nights, but we're using up all of our hotel nights pretty quickly. We still take donations. We have an agreement with COPE. So anything that we can't store, because it really is a small office, we send to COPE, and then we send the clients with a letter to COPE, and COPE will take care of them. So we're partnering with other agencies, so we're not duplicating services. The majority of the time, the stuff that we keep at the office is personal hygiene, body wash, shampoo, toilet paper, baby wipes, diapers, stuff you can't buy with food stamps and people need a lot. We go through a lot of it very quickly. And then gift cards are always needed because if we put something in the hotel, there's really not a big refrigerator. It's like really small, so they can only get little bits at a time. And honestly, there's not enough of me to go around to go shopping for 15 different clients every day. So we have to be able to give them something and say, okay, here, you take this and go get what you need.